being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future. You or someone over. Take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, just simply check out the description. All are welcome on this channel and all contributions are highly appreciated. May you take these readings and transmute them for your highest good to assist you in a direction that is best for you. Not for me, but for you. Okay? Tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. And thank you all for stopping by and saying hi. Hi. You can give me a thumbs up, okay? And if not, and you want to stay in the bushes, guess what? All are still welcome on this channel. Today we're tapping into the zodiac sign of Aries, sun, moon, or rising, or any placement in your birth chart, okay? Spirit said give Aries one more read. All right? The Aries are still turning up. It's still their season. We don't need a reason. Spirit said give the Aries one more read. What is it that the Aries need to know for their highest good, okay? All right? All right. All right. Okay. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. Okay, Aries, the first card we have is the Two of Swords. You could be feeling indecisive, okay? You could have Libra placement in your chart as well. You could be feeling as if you're being pulled in two different places and spaces. This could be concerning maybe two people that you care about. This can be also concerning something in your career. So this is involving something involving your career, okay? Or someone or two people that you care about, okay? That you have love for. You feel like you're being pulled on. Confirmation airplane. But you feel like you're being pulled in two different directions, okay? You have a desire to help both parties. You have a desire to see everyone win in this situation, okay? Put it where it resonates for you. But you're feeling indecisive, okay? You're trying to make a decision without disappointing the other, okay? The next card we have here is the King of Swords. Yes, you're in thought. You're in thought. You're at the drawing board. You're like, male or female, remember gender is fluid in tarot. How can I make this decision where I won't pee off one or the other? Okay. And so Spirit is saying you don't have to think long, and you won't think long for you to stand in your truth and authenticity when it comes to making this decision. Only you know what your opinion is regarding the situation, whether this is regarding a child, maybe you have two children, okay, that you have to decide in between. Now I'm picking up on someone who is co-parenting with two other parents, okay? Maybe you have two children and maybe they take turns coming to spend time with you. Maybe you're preparing for one of them to come spend time for the summer. Maybe you can't, for some reason, you can't have them both at one time. I'm picking up this is regarding a sitter. This is not about you being able to afford, but this is about when they come and stay, you have to pay for childcare and maybe, no, okay, well, yeah, maybe this is regarding finances collective. Okay, and so someone is having to decide between these two children. This could be two children here on which one is going to come first. So I see you spending time with your children, but you rotate your children, okay? You have more than one and you rotate them. You take turns, okay? Maybe one will come this summer, the next one maybe come for the fall, and throughout the whole season you rotate, okay? And you're having a hard time making a decision regarding this matter, regarding your kids. You would like to have them both with you. You love them both deeply. And I believe maybe the parents, maybe the person that you are co-parenting with both of these children, it could be a little girl or it could be a boy, okay? Maybe it's the parents making it so tough that's keeping you indecisive. Maybe they're accusing you of favoritism and you're like, no, I love all my children the same, okay? Or maybe they're saying you're not being fair or you have so-and-so over more than me, and that's what has you in this limbo. Spirit is saying that's not your energy. You are a great parent, whoever you are. You're a great person. You're a great parent. You do your best. All that you endure and experience have not gone unnoticed, okay? Source sees all that you have been through and that you are experiencing. And to not allow the opinions of, your exes or their mothers or their fathers, because this could be male or female. Okay. You could be a male that's watching who's co-parenting with someone else, or you could be a female. Okay, maybe you have to, and this parent could live in another state. This is for a co-parenting situation who lives in another state. So maybe you have to fly the child out. Okay, yeah, that could get costly. Okay, from time, yeah, you have to fly the child out, fly them back. Maybe you have to fly with them to make sure they get to their destination. I don't know if they still have it, but they once at one time they had where you could pay for a companion if you have a minor child flying by themselves. I don't know if they still offer that at the airport when you fly. Because I once did that before in my life. I flew by myself from one state to another, and I had a companion, which is a flight attendant that tends to the child, until they reach their destination, as well as there's someone at the gate to, there's a whole process you go to make sure the child doesn't get lost. Okay, but that just came up out of nowhere. But I wonder if they still have that. So yes, it could be costly. If it's the summertime, you're keeping your child. They're going to go out and have fun. You got to have money for that. Yes, and it looks like I'm picking up on someone who has to possibly still work. And so, yes, you have to pay for childcare. So, yes, you do have to take this into accountability. This is not about you being cheap. This is not about you like not having the money. This is something to consider, because things have to be arranged, not just the finances, but if you're going to have two, you have to let your sitter know, okay, I'm not going to just have one child, I'm going to have two. So yeah. Yeah, and then you have to add up those days. Yeah. So these are important factors to take into consideration, but it looks like that the other guardian or parental figure is just not understanding where you're coming from. They're not willing to compromise, and it's making you go into a frenzy, and it's making you bite your nails, and it's kind of making you sad. And Spirit is saying that is unfair. You are a great person, whoever you are watching, and you are a great parent. You're doing the best that you can. So don't internalize or get frustrated because the other parental figure does not want to work with you regarding these factors. Even if it's, hey, you know what, I'll pay for half the plane ride, or what's the daycare tab for a week, or maybe I can meet you in the middle. Okay, so don't beat yourself up. Spirit is saying do what you can, and your children know that you love them. And I feel I'm picking up on someone who's very concerned about their child feeling left out, or feeling like, mommy or daddy loves so and so more. You don't want your child feeling that way. I don't blame you. Okay. You're trying to maintain the balance with the Two of Pentacles. You're trying your best. You could have a job where you are, maybe you are a chef. You could be an executive chef, okay? Or you could be in management. You have a job that requires you to have your attention. As you see, this person is focused looking at the board here. There's a lot of demands, your position that you have at your work, but you're like, look, I still got to make time for my children here. And so you're squeezing it in, making it happen, but it's not you. Spirit is saying it's not you. So this is your confirmation that you can relax, breathe deep. Spirit is saying you're going to have to let them voice their opinion, the other parental figure, let it go in one ear and out the other, because they're going to keep poking the bear. They're going to keep agitating. That's out of your control, but you are not a bad parent. So don't allow their opinions of you to make you deconstruct who you are authentically. You're hardworking, you're self-efficient. I'm picking up you have your own everything, your own vehicle, your own transportation. You're able to provide for yourself, and you provide for your children very well. But this situation here is there's a lot of pieces at play that does need to be thought out, does need to be considered. Okay. And I don't know, maybe you are a guy, a male figure, maybe you have two baby mothers, or mother of your children, maybe they don't get along with each other. That could be it also. And so they're kind of they're projecting towards you because maybe they don't like each other. Yeah, so it's not you, it's them. Here's the Five of Wands, representing the disagreements, the arguing, between the women, or possibly you as well. So Spirit is saying you're going to have to, whenever they speak, you're going to have to treat them like Charlie Brown's teacher. Wah, 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 wah. You're trying to stay focused. You're really trying to, even though it may be tough or quite expensive for you to handle both at one time. This Page of Pentacles represents you pushing the envelope. I see you making it happen, even if it may overwhelm your bank account or you as well, okay? Because you have to make sure that the sitter is going to be able to care for both children. And I'm picking up on these are children who are not, these are not 17-year-olds. These could be children from the age of 2 to 11, age 2 to 11, okay, years of age. So yes, they need responsible adult supervision, but you have to make sure that you can pay the sitter for both of them. But also, first, you have to make sure the sitter is willing to watch both of them for the number of hours that you won't be available when they come and visit. Okay, because you want to maintain your position at work, but you do not want to neglect your responsibility as a parent. So, some way, somehow, it's going to work out for you, even if at the last minute, as you see the plane flying, look at Spirit. Yeah, someone is catching a plane to see their mom or their dad, or they're sharing custody, but at last minute, something is going to arrive for you, and it's going to be of assistance, to help you with the situation. This could be maybe someone that you know and trust, maybe a family member saying, you know what, go ahead, I got your back. I'm not going to even charge you. I'll watch them while you go to work. I get it. You want to spend time. So, yes, someone may step in that you trust, because that's important when it comes to our children. I know it is for me, and I know it is for you too. Okay. You're very loving and caring, yeah, but I see you pushing the envelope and letting them both come and fly, and you're going to make it happen. But there's some kind of help that will arrive, some kind of resolution. I'm also picking up someone from somebody's church, okay? All are welcome on this channel. Maybe someone from your church is going to volunteer, saying, hey, I can watch the children, okay? All right, someone's going to step up and help you, but I'm also picking up someone is not going to charge you. So you could have a current babysitter who helps you when you have your children that you pay. I see you keeping her on the roster, but someone else is going to step up and be willing to help you for the current situation here, okay? And so the next card we have here is the Three of Swords. And so you do not have to feel heartbroken. You do not have to overwhelm yourself. You're stressing and worrying because you love both of your children, and you do not want their mothers or their fathers, whatever the situation is, because there are single dads also who share custody, okay? Just like there are mothers who have to pay child support, okay? So put it where it fits for you. You do not want them feeling any kind of way. You're very concerned with them growing up and having, to sit around and have those negative thoughts on their mind when it comes to their father or their mother figure, any parental figure for that matter, okay? So something's going to arrive, something's going to come, out of nowhere to assist you and give you a helping hand and put you at ease, okay? And I see someone crying tears of joy, just being thankful for the help, the helping hand. And I'm picking up again, someone's going to say, you don't have to pay me. And I just see someone being grateful, just saying thank you, thank you, thank you, and making that call, saying, okay, go ahead, send my girls. Go ahead, go ahead. Okay. And this may leave the other parental figure feeling like what they used to say, you got the pie face, feeling a little crunchy, feeling a little stupid that you're even able to pull it off, but judgment is being called, and therefore Spirit is placing someone in a path to assist you. I don't know who it's going to be. I heard someone from the church, then I heard someone, a relative or something, may volunteer. Whoever this is someone that you would trust with your child. And so everyone's life is different. So put that where it resonates. So there will be a resolution. But meanwhile, in between time, Spirit is saying, whether you are the mother or the father, or maybe you are a guardian, maybe this child could also be adopted, okay? And you allow them to go back and forth, maybe to spend the summer with the other parental figure. Stop kicking yourself. You're not a bad person. Everything is not perfect. No one is perfect in life. And there are some times where things don't turn out the way we thought they would. But you're a great person and you are a great parent. And that's 100 times I would say it. You better know it. You better believe it. You better pick your head up. Later.